My name is Tracey Neale, and I'm in Loudoun County, Virginia. And I'm going to tell you my AFS origin story is so simple, but it got us hooked, so it worked, right? So Mohamed, when he came here, he had the expectation that he would be immediately accepted by the males at school and by the other Muslim students. It didn't quite work out that way. Mohamed didn't quite fit in. He couldn't figure it out, couldn't figure out where to pray, couldn't figure out where to sit at lunch, all those simple things that can make your high school experience a little more difficult, right? There's a group of American kids at his school in Virginia called Peer. And what they do is they keep their eyes open and their ears open, and they look for kids who need a little extra help. So they jumped in and they surrounded him, and I tell you what, they took care of him. They talked to him, they walked him through the school, they sat with him at lunch, they set up a place in the library where he could pray whenever he needed to, and he ended up having a fantastic year. One of the things that Mohamed did on Friday, he would wear the full attire to school. And I asked him one day, I said, are you doing that out of obligation? He said, I want the kids to see me, to know me, to ask questions about why I'm wearing everything. When kids can sit down at the lunch table and say, hey, what is that? Why every Friday are you doing that? And he can share his culture. I mean, that just opens the world. It opens minds, it opens hearts. And that is what I believe begins to change. And he carries that back home as well. He's back in Kenya now. So I get a WhatsApp little ding and I look at it. And it's a picture of Mohamed with a big walking stick with a bunch of kids around him. I'm like, what's this? And he says, guess what? I've started the first ever peer program here in Kenya to duplicate what the American kids did for me here for the Kenyan kids back home. And I thought, wow, that is what exchange is all about. If you have an interest in maybe taking a student into your home, I think naturally we're kind of looking for somebody who fits in really easily. But I think it's even better if you just open yourself up to maybe something that's very, very different from you. It's just really a neat way to grow your own family, allow your kids to have experiences around the world, but within the safety of your own home. I mean, it's right there.